If you are being targeted by an online harasser right now, you are likely experiencing a massive spike in stress, fear, and panic. Those feelings are a completely rational response. Someone has bypassed your physical safety and invaded your digital boundaries, putting your mind in a state of constant alert. But there is a methodical, step-by-step way to neutralize this threat and protect your private information. By shifting away from passive suffering and instead executing a structured defense strategy, you can permanently eliminate the control this person currently has over your life. The internet makes harassment highly visible and highly durable. What an abuser posts about you online rarely goes away by itself. Because dealing with this is exhausting, your first instinct might be to simply ignore the abuse, hoping the harasser gets bored and moves on. This flowchart illustrates what actually happens. Passive inaction feeds directly into attacker confidence. When an abuser faces no resistance, their radius of harassment expands. They begin systematically targeting your professional contacts and social networks. They introduce a mix of truths and fabricated lies, designed to destroy your reputation among the people who matter most. Looking at this downward trend line, you can see how reputational decay correlates directly to financial loss. If you rely on your standing to get work, a sustained campaign puts your employment and business at severe risk. In this scenario, time is an actively hostile variable. Every day that passes allows the false image they've created to cement itself further. Because this damage compounds over time, taking immediate, decisive action is a strict prerequisite to protecting your financial and personal stability. So, if action is required, we need to look at the internal psychological blockers that hold victims back from defending themselves. Often, the first barrier is shame. It does not matter if the explicit or defamatory information posted about you is true, a half-truth, or a complete lie. The public exposure can be paralyzing. Then there is the fear of retaliation. You might worry that pursuing legal defense will inevitably draw more unwanted attention to your career or your education. These feelings are not accidental. They are the exact psychological mechanisms the abuser relies upon to maintain leverage and ensure you stay quiet. Recognizing that your fear and shame are being weaponized against you is the necessary first step to disarming the harasser's primary weapon, your silence. Once you decide to act, the strategy relies on burden transfer, moving the weight of this crisis off your shoulders and placing it onto a protected legal entity. This is where Cohen-Davis Solicitors comes in. Standard legal support often lacks the precision required for internet harassment, but our specialist team is built exactly for this. Our operational mandate is strict. We operate with absolute discretion and non-judgmental confidentiality, keeping your case entirely away from media attention. Our legal team has specific expertise in analyzing the digital trail and untangling the complex web of truths and lies the harasser has deployed against you. To initiate this defense, you simply need to call our free phone legal helpline at 0800-612-7211. We are committed to executing that customized strategy and taking whatever steps are necessary to achieve successful protection. Enlisting a specialist legal team completely flips the power dynamic. You stop being an isolated target and become an actively defended client. The immediate psychological relief of making that contact is profound. You no longer have to carry the weight of this crisis by yourself. By making a single call, you ensure that you will never have to face this abuser unequipped or suffer in silence again. You can halt the escalation spiral today and begin reclaiming control over your life and your reputation. Pick up the phone and sever their power. We are ready to start your recovery.